Hello and welcome back to another in-depth video, and today we are talking about nor'easters. And we have had a few nor'easters this year, but we could see one, maybe even two more. So let's talk about it. Starting off with the NAM 12-kilometer model here, we are going to see a system during the day on Sunday start to form out here off the coast of Georgia, South Carolina, North Carolina, Florida, as well as a clipper system that is currently moving through the northern tier of the country and the southern tier of Canada. And these two systems kind of work with each other. Now we have cold air in place in the northeast, and this low pressure system here starts to move up, but it also brings in Atlantic moisture. So according to the latest model runs, we are showing mostly rain for the I-95 corridor, but just inland areas such as Albany, Burlington, areas like that could see some snowfall from this, and then areas such as, Vermont, New Hampshire, Maine could see some significant snowfall from this. Now, things could change pretty quickly with this storm, and I'm not completely expecting this to get named a winter storm, but of course I will make a video if it does happen to get named. But at this point, there's a lot still to iron out, which we typically don't see this close to an event. We're about 24 hours away from this actually occurring, and the situation in the Northeast is not solidified yet. We could totally see some very subtle variation, and then you have the entire I-95 corridor under the gun for maybe 0 to 3, 3 to 6 inches of snow across the entire region. But that's really not the main headliner here, as the European model has shown in the past model run or two, has shown another nor'easter after a few more clippers, maybe even Super Bowl weekend into Valentine's Day, and this one being one of those systems that travels pretty far, could have that time to bomb out and rapidly intensify in the Northeast, and we could see that happen. Now, if this storm does occur, I think that since the track seems most likely to be more east-northeasterly, that we'll see more Atlantic moisture drawn up. Therefore, areas right along the coast and the I-95 corridor will probably go from snow to a mix or rain and then back to snow. It just seems like that type of storm instead of our typical type of nor'easter, where it starts down here in Florida, just like the first system that we talked about today, rides up the coast, and therefore you don't have as much switching along the I-95 corridor. You kind of either stay rain or snow. There isn't too much variation. Of course, there still is variation, but not as much. Now, the GFS has been going back and forth, but recently they have been showing this nor'easter on Monday, Tuesday, staying off the coast, and then the latest model run showing no second nor'easter, maybe a storm system here. This is the 18th that kind of resembles the same storm system, but it's much warmer, and you don't get as much northeast impacts there until it just slides off the coast. The Canadian model, which is the least accurate of the three, but it is just another opinion, really not showing much different. It is showing a little bit more snow in the I-95 corridor, but not much on Monday to Tuesday, and really not showing a second nor'easter, but it does show, a little bit there, but a weak one at that. So, of course, that first nor'easter, we still have to iron out the details on. It does look like, the signal of a nor'easter happening is confirmed at this point. Whether it impacts the eastern seaboard with heavy snow in the I-95 corridor, rain in the I-95 corridor, snow in the interior northeast, nothing in the interior northeast is still yet to be ironed out, and hopefully we'll know that by either later today or moving into Monday, hopefully. But overall, that system should be pretty mild in terms of impacts either way. But that second nor'easter, that second potential nor'easter, which has been kind of bouncing around here, is very much a signal. I would not take my word for anything right now. This is just a signal. This is potential, but nothing is confirmed. Absolutely zero is confirmed. It's not even confirmed if we're having a nor'easter Super Bowl weekend and Valentine's Day or not. It's just a potential scenario at this point because it's so far out. But I did think that, it would be good to share just to kind of get the gears turning here on what we could see and track the potential for that as it continues or if it dies off. We'll see. But that is all I have for today. If you enjoyed this video, consider leaving a like, subscribing, and hitting the bell. And I'll see you guys next time.